the virus moving in next door that's divided this apartment complex. On one side, families. On the other side, a quarantine hotel. Residents say they've been blindsided.
Our health authorities should protect us. Obviously, we are not vaccinated.
I'm shocked. I mean, we knew nothing.
Put yourself in our shoes. Good morning, COVID.
In her one-bedroom apartment, Anna is raising her 2 young children on her own.
This is a huge risk, huge risk.
Even though she's 7 floors up, she fears the distance won't be enough to protect her from her new neighbours, set to move in any day now.
Oh, this is crazy. This is totally crazy.
It's a little close for comfort, huh?
Yeah. I just can't believe that at such a close proximity, people who are sick with COVID are going to be next to me.
The single mum says lockdown is hard enough without having to worry about catching COVID in her own backyard.
This is the garden where they normally play, right here. And this is the balconies where people sick with COVID are going to be.
And Dimitri, this is how close we are.
On the ground floor of the Meriton apartment complex, Jonathan and Anthea say they're just as frightened.
It's towering over you. Right now here in Sydney, we're constantly being told that our homes are the safest place for us. But for hundreds of residents living on this side of the complex, COVID could literally be on their doorstep. Because right now, that half of the complex is being transformed into a quarantine hotel. And the residents say it's too close to home.
We share common space, you know, as you see around here. This is a common walkway. We've got a pool, a gym and a spa that's in the building, the hotel. So it's very concerning that we weren't consulted at all by Meriton nor New South Wales Health, and this decision was made.
This post on social media was the first hint residents got of Meriton's plans to close the hotel side of the complex. And as it states, alter its use of the location for the remainder of the year. The hotel is set to be used as special health accommodation, a quarantine model providing high-need support for people who have COVID or are close contacts of positive cases.
They say it's a commercial decision on their social media page, and I think that's exactly it.
Why do you think they've left residents out?
Because they know that there would be opposition to it. This section is the hotel car park.
Like many of the permanent residents, Rami owns her apartment. She shows us just how close residents will live to the quarantine operation.
So this is resident parking on the lower level, and this is access to the hotel. So as you can see, they've got their trolleys there. They have full access to our car park. You know, is this going to be closed off?
Before residents were given any explanation, this makeshift wall was built, cutting the car park in 2.
So, Dimitri, a couple of days ago, these gyprock walls didn't exist. This is all open car space. There are car parks for residents on the other side. And this came up the last couple of days. Over here, we've got resident storage cages as well. So, residents are going to be accessing these.
Then comes the devil in the detail.
We've paid contributions to Meriton, and now we're being told that New South Wales Health is taking over this site, and we're expected to continue to make those payments. So are we funding New South Wales Health in some way?
All questions Rami feels should have already been answered as a member of the owners' corporation.
If we were consulted and we were given the assurances and we were shown the plans and really had things explained to us as to why this is safe for us to still live here, we might be talking a different tune, but that hasn't happened.
What do you say to Meriton?
Shame on you. It's just the money thing. That's all they've done it for, is for the money. There's plenty of other hotels in the area that don't have residential accommodation attached to it, and they should have put them there.
Who made the decision, the hotel to tell the government or the government to tell the hotel? I think it's a money grabbing issue.
Sam and Cicely both work in aged care.
And we're right across the road from the Quarry Shopping Centre, you know, and there's countless number of aged care centres around this area within about a 5 mile radius. So, you know, if just one person drops the virus, this whole area is just be another Fairfield.
My name's Dimity, I'm from A Current Affair.
We approached the complex's building manager.
You can direct any questions to the Strata company, but I can't make a comment.
Is there any reason why the residents were left out of the decision?
I can't comment.
A Current Affair understands Meriton has 2 other sites currently being used as special health accommodation, Zetland and Mascot. In a statement, it says,
Meriton Suites hands over the control of the property to specially trained management from New South Wales Health, and we are satisfied that this is done to the highest standards such that residents in adjacent buildings are not affected.
New South Wales health bosses argue all staff undergo daily surveillance testing and are fully vaccinated. Stringent safety measures will include a dedicated entrance for patient arrivals, CCTV on every floor, and 24/7 security staff. So far, there has been 0 transmission at any of the 8 Medi hotels currently in operation.
Put yourself in our shoes, you know. Would Gladys Berejiklian or Brad Hazard be comfortable if they have a Medi hotel right next to where they live, where they share common space with people? Like, take us into consideration.
New South Wales Health has offered to vaccinate all of the residents and has outlined a safety plan with them.